Hello, welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. This is your Cancer reading for the week of August 6th. So let us take a peek and see what's going on with you guys energetically. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay. This is for you, Cancer. So for those of you on my social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram, please come to my YouTube, Karma on Deck. And you can see the cards on the table in a picture-in-picture format, so you can see more of what I'm talking about before I forget to hold up the cards for you. So, Cancer, this is you. King of Cups comes up. Judgment. So, three-headed dragon, a little bit of tension. We have the Emperor. I also have the Page of Coins and the Hermit card. So, with all of this interesting energy in play, I am seeing with the Judgment card that there is some tension that's going on for you. Now, this is a tension that has to do with pressure coming from all sides. This is something that is overwhelming. And it's interesting that I just got finished talking about emotional intelligence, EQ, and how we navigate emotions. This feels like a lot of pressure. This is a major card. So minors are like a cup of tea. Major cards feel more like, I don't know, tornado. So you have this really big combustible energy with you. I see the Emperor here, which independence on how it plays out, I'm going to tell you that it might indicate that you have some leadership to take on or someone's influencing you. But the way it's looking to me is there is a lack of leadership on your part. There is a inability to move. So sometimes when we have these overwhelming situations that hit us and we have pressure coming from all sides, we get that analysis paralysis sometimes, or we get these moments where we freeze, fight or flight, right? Sometimes we stick because we're not sure if we're really in danger. We're not sure we should stick and move or whatever. So we have the Hermit card and the Page of Coins. Page of Coins is playing with the energy of money. So looking for money, trying to find a map, trying to find a mechanism, figuring it out, putting it in order. Okay. We have the Hermit card. Now, this is a twofold card. I teach tarot. I am very unconventional with how I do it. I teach how it shows up for me. But some of the elements of the Hermit card, and if you think about a hermit or a little monk, like whatever your experience is with someone that goes into isolation. So this might be somebody that is this might be like a shaman. They go in the jungle and they learn about plant medicine and they meditate, right? What are they doing? They're gathering information. So in our modern application of this card, we have the Hermit. So he has all these emblems of knowledge in here, and these are all, illumination, etc. However, in some modern applications, this card references evidence. So when we are looking for evidence, when we're trying to find out if something is right or wrong, we retreat, we study, we plan, we investigate. So this card here, the Hermit, is our look at not taking leadership in the moment regarding our money, regarding our future, regarding taking moves with this tension and pressurized situation, because we want to make the right choice. Now, don't get stuck there, because indecision is a decision. It kind of means that you're happy with whatever mediocrity is happening because you didn't make a choice. It also says that others' choices are more important than yours because you've allowed them to navigate and structure the outcome of the situation. So you have the Hermit card. In that twofold placement, the Hermit is isolation and it's also gathering evidence. So if you're backing off, taking yourself out of the situation long enough to get clear, that's great. Just don't stay there, because if you don't get involved, remember, we're at the mercy of who is making it. Say, build your dreams or you'll be living someone else's, right? Be a CEO, the male clerk. So I think part of this problem with this situation that's going on for you, Cancer, and you have the Devil card, which is conflicts and lies. Like, evidence is really the biggest thing that you want to have when it comes to some situation where you don't have enough information. If somebody's lying, you want to get to the bottom of that, right? It doesn't necessarily mean someone is. So don't panic. So moving forward, this could also reference someone having a substance abuse, bad habits, literally lies or fighting. However, fighting looks a little differently. Let's just stick with, we're not sure someone's telling us the truth and how the scenario is playing out. We also have the Nine of Swords. So the situation that Cancer finds themselves in is they're discovering the frustration that they have is all about not feeling as if they have a voice. And what I mean by that is Nine of Swords is this card where he's feeling like a ghost in his own home. Okay, so this is somebody that you're going like waving up and down, going, what do I have to break? Do I have to screech in the middle of the night, make you jump? Do I have to startle you? What do I have to do to get you to engage with me? So there is this problem here that maybe you don't feel as if you have your own voice in this situation. I am seeing the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which indicates, along with this Page of Coins, that there are some career and financial components that you're thinking about and wanting to restructure in order to have a better outcome. You have the Fate card, which these are a lot of major cards here. So I want you to know that this is probably a really good tactic for you, and here's why. The outcome of the cards is telling me that it's a good tactic. So you've been probably, with the Judgment card in play, you are probably thinking this tension is not going to resolve itself and you have to do something now and push and pressure yourself into making a decision, but something within you is telling you just to like hold on, right? So if you hold on, take yourself out of the equation long enough, catch a breath, to recalibrate, to examine. I'm seeing the Fate card, the Star card, and the King of Swords. So how that plays out with all this tumultuous stuff going on and all this pressure. Hold the line, hold space, get yourself organized. Don't ever make a decision on the fly. Don't ever make an emotional decision, especially when it's pressure and stress. Because what's behind it? If somebody's trying to pressure you, then there's not some information that you have that they might be afraid you'll change your mind. If you know the thing. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate, which is the wheels of fate turning. It's time. It's your turn on the ride. You've been standing in this line forever. It's your turn. It's fate. It's turning. You have the Star card, which means things are in alignment. So if you look at the Star card, I love describing this card. So the Star card is this woman. I do this all the time. That's why I love it. I'm talking about myself. So you have the lady at the side of the water, at the river, and she's filling water. What do we do when we go to the river? We gather water to bring it back to the village or our home. And she has this lake and river, and she's dipping her jar into the water. But her head is so focused on the stars, so focused on the reasons why, so focused on, how could this happen? And what's this mean? And why is this happening? And we're so focused on all this shit in the skies and the stars and looking for signs, but we're not getting any work done. So this card here is fate, alignment, and then the King of Swords, which is victory. Now, King of Swords means victory, but here's the thing about the King of Swords. It doesn't mean that you win and here's your prize. So let's think here. What is something that you win, but you still have work to do? Oh, you get a job. So just because you won at an interview, so to speak, or you acquired the job offer, you now have work to do, right? We win a war, we have to go in and now reestablish a whole new government, or we replace bombed city with rebuilding the structures we destroyed during this chaotic time. So if you think of the King of Swords, it literally means you've won the war, now you must win the peace. You have the Knight of Wands, which is starting over. However, the big thing that's holding you back, Cancer, is criticism, because we have the Three of Wands. Now, criticism doesn't necessarily mean it's external. Criticism can be the thing that you are telling yourself, I should have. Don't should yourself, bro. That is all bad. Trust yourself a little bit, and making mistakes teaches us too. So in the long run, you got to trust that it's whatever, but if you don't take risks, you're not going to have results. The only way to get results, and the only way you're going to find out if they're right or wrong for you, is to make a choice, because meanwhile you're going to have mediocrity, stuck in the middle of the road. I mean, a resolution is a resolution, so whichever way you go is bringing you further down the road than just sitting there wondering what you're going to do. So don't stay in that hermit mode for too long. I do see the Seven of Coins, Knight of Wands, starting something new. Seven of Coins, quite possibly a move for some of you. End result might be a move or a change. Let's pull some cards from Divination of... No, pull some cards from Mystic Dreamer for you for your moon reading. So this is your Cancer moon. So that was the Emperor card, Zena. Zena said, please don't pull the Emperor card. It was top center, girl. The Emperor is all about leadership, but it wasn't the focus of the reading. So book your one-on-one, karmaondeck.com. Tonight's Tarot 101 starts at 5:30 Pacific time. That is class 2. If you want to sign up for the next series, please let me know. It's on the website. We will be picking dates for that and time. So if you're booking first, you will most definitely be able to decide when the next one is. We're looking for a late class on Tuesdays and an afternoon class on Saturdays. So book your Tarot 101. All right, here we go. Cancer, moon. Six of Cups. Cancer's thinking about family. Justice card, legal issues, possibly a contract. Hermit again. So I always say between your general spread and your moon reading, there's always a congruency, and your congruency is the Hermit card. So your Hermit is telling you, and they're right next to the Hangman. So emotionally, Cancer is really feeling as if they need a retreat and a withdraw. You want to sit back and allow things to play out, let the chips fall where they may. The Hangman is wait. So it's cautioning you to take a deep breath and wait a little bit. I know there's a lot of regret that's going on with Cancer. Cancer, and I think the last reading I did for you guys was all about this whole, you know, energy of family and wanting things to go back the way they were. They're still not changing, guys. They're still going to stick out like they are. I do see that Cancer is spending a lot of time with emotions on the internet. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles, so you might be spending a lot more time on social media and getting a little bit of your anxiety from there. You have a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups, so that's a lot of balance going on. However, with the Knight of Cups in play, it tells me you are very emotional. So being emotional, having these feelings and, feeling stuck like you are a little bit is causing you to be a little bit more emotional than you have been. The Empress in play tells us that this is timing for you, as we did see with the Fate card with the Wheel of Fortune. But I'm seeing emotionally, Cancer is not happy with how things are going. You want things to go back to the way they were. You just can't enjoy anything right now. I do see some travel or desire for travel. And just the biggest thing that I have going on for you guys is like these overwhelming emotions. You go through these periods where you're perfectly fine and then overwhelmed at other times. So I would encourage you to look at my last video about mastering your emotions. Theme of the day, emotions, Cancer. I do see the Six of Pentacles, and that's all about charity. So I don't know if you need charity or you need some help. I would ask for it. Get advice, get expert advice, get advice from the people you respect. Don't give advice or even give information to people who can be combustible. Make sure that you are using your resources wisely, and your friends. Like, don't tell the story to gossip, tell the story in order to share information and get some guidance. So let's pull a card for you from Mystic Dreamer. Damn it, I did it again. So Divination of the Ancients, and let's see what your message is from the Divine. Then we're going to wrap up, and after Cancer, I'm going to pop on here and do Leo. And I don't know how to shut this chat down when I'm done. It is weird. YouTube did some changes, and I don't know how to shut it on or off. I don't even started. It just started. So better be ready next time. All right, here we go. So this is your your Divination of the Ancients. Authenticity. Wow, I think authenticity is one of my favorite words. Integrity and authenticity are. Authenticity is being absolutely 100% you and being okay with it. It's knowing that in any environment that you're in, that you can be authentic. And this card is about handwriting, which is everybody has like a fingerprint with their handwriting. It's being authentic. So either you're looking for individuals who are authentic in your life, or you are looking to be more authentic in yours. But this is just a reminder to be. All right. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share my YouTube. Tell me where you are in the world. Hello, Cheryl from North Hollywood. And catch you on the flip side. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Still don't know.